Came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going with a destination.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Burrow gonna open by putting it up.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And the Bengals are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Sam Hubbard, former Buckeye, in there to bring him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here, as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the 1st quarter.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Burrow now. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back in Music City after this. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Now, Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals move out on top, 14-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the veteran, it's Nyheim Hines. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. He'll just end up a little bit short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They go play action for Burrow. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That complete to Algier.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A first down throw for Burrow. That is caught back corner of the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Back to the air one more time. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On first down, Burrow. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Here we go. On first and 10, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. He pushed this one to the right. No good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Campbell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So on 4th down, the Titans turn it over to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he will score. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike. And then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. This one complete right side. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On 2nd down, here's a run with Algier. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front, the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
That is intercepted. It's one of the best ever, Patrick Peterson.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. There he goes again. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the ref. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Burrow working in the pistol. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that